Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Well, I always feel, Peter, that central midfield is a big area of responsibility in this system. It's not as easy for the front three to get behind the ball quickly if one of the wing-backs is pushed on. Then the boys in the engine room have serious cover to provide. So a lot of hard work has to go into this, and at times you can get stretched. But, boy, it can work at one end.
Ambitious ball here. And the counter is on. Always onto this. That's the keeper's ball. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the...
Haaland! Cross from Robertson. He's got full. Rodri. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Out for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. That's an imaginative pass.
France clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team...
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
He has...
And Torres! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cannavaro clears. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pinged towards the front line. Now it's Villa. Now he's got space here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Khan claims comfortably. Out towards the flank. Raul showing good feet. Neymar. And it's Rodri. He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post. Yeah, he might have been looking for a gap there, Peter, but he couldn't find it.
Bojan. And that could set him on his way.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So the first half brought no goals. Decent chance! Sensational from Haaland! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the second half is off to a flyer! It is a good finish, the odds were against it. He's through and all alone! Haaland! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution for France, number 18, David Villa.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Number 20, Mbappe.
Brazil, with this two-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side.
Mateus.
Howson. Looking for options for movement. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Raul. Bellingham, nicely spread. Back into the middle. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Mbappe. Mateus. That'll be a throw.
Substitution.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now, can they get him away? Threads one in. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. Oh, this is a great... And the shot! It's in! Right back in the game! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
France get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Chance for a shot! Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Lewandowski, and that interception was... Oh, terrible pass.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Howson. Chouameni promptly onto that, and that is that. France finding their passes. Now it's Lewandowski. Mateus plays. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one
Volunteers for
decisive
each
moment.
block.